C63 is here, and this is the 14th launch in 2024. And to know more about that and the company's strategy, we have Santosh with us. Thank you so much, Santosh.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
And tell us more about this. This has been, I mean, as we mentioned, this is the 14th launch. This is a huge thing for any brand in this space, this segment.
So for sure, we started the year committing 12 launches to the market. We didn't stop. 12 we did it pre-Diwali, and then we did 2 more. One is the G63, which is already sold out, and of course the C63 today. For us, the top-end vehicle segment is very discerning customers. They want a lot of options. The life cycle there is also close to 2 to 3 years max. You know, they keep changing cars very frequently. So we need to give them newer products. I think the C63 is the latest one from our stable. Again, when we decided to get this car, we have fully equipped this car with the latest technology, also configurable options. So a customer can order it today and get the car in Q2 next year. But I think we are not relenting this space. We want to give more options, be it the Maybach, the G or the AMG. I think all the 3 brands in the top end segment and the S-Class. You know, we also have now the Night Edition. But that's not a full model launch, but we have still added some elements of, I would say, new kits, the way the car looks, even on an S-Class, so that there is always excitement in the market on this segment.
So, what kind of customers do you see when you have this focused AMG product?
See, this car is for the heart. You know, the issue, if you look at this car, at the outside it looks like a 4-cylinder car, but then the true performance lies in the technology coming from Formula 1, fully ingrained here. And it's just not the technology, but we have taken a lot of learnings there. Also the driver behavior, you know, whether you want to use the power at the last lap or power on demand, for example, coming from batteries. So this is a very classic example of using Formula 1 technology in a street legal car. So the driver by definition is a hardcore enthusiast. He will not just purchase this car using just the brain. He will use a much more heart, because a lot of emotions goes in driving these machines. The reason why we have not even stocking and selling this car is because, you know, I have customers saying, I don't want the sunroof here. I want to reduce the weight of the car even further to drive faster. There is a set of customers in India who are true blue enthusiasts, and this is a car for them, and we want to really give them what they desire.
And you also use the electric motor and battery in a very clever manner, so that you have, you know, different kind of driving experience. Tell us more about that.
See, in the past, it was all about cylinders. The same C63, we started with an 8-cylinder engine, naturally aspirated. Wow, I was personally also a big fan of that car, even till today. I should be honest there. But on the other side, we have turbo coming in. That was one change. Oh, turbos now making a change. But even the turbo has a lag. And then here the engineers have gone to see what can we do to reduce turbo lag. Can we add more battery there, a special motor to reduce the lag of the turbo. Also, when you need more power, what electric offers is high torque, you know, 1020 Newton meter of torque. This you to generate from combustion engine, you will add weight. Now, even in electric, you know, if you give batteries, that adds a lot of weight. So you need high performance battery, which doesn't add weight to the car, but can give you that extra bit of power. And that's where the hybridization of these cars brings all of these technologies together. Plus small things like the rear axle steering, 2.5 degrees, but it gives you agility at slow speed. But again, performance at high speed for cornering. So all of this bringing together, and this is where our experience in Formula 1 really helps us. This car is delivered by engineers in Brixworth as well, as much as Affaltabad.
And if we talk about the, you know, luxury electric space, how do you see that? You know, a couple of years back when we started this, I mean, at least when you started this journey, now the perception has kind of changed, and we also see manufacturers in this space using battery for better performance rather than fully electric. How do you see this transition?
No, I think the best is yet to come. I'm fortunate. I keep going to Stuttgart, and I'm privileged, I think, as part of my job, to see some future cars. What I saw a couple of months back in Affaltabad when it comes to electric and driving performance blew me away. You know, I am also not a full convert of shifting combustion engines to electric when it comes to performance car. But when you really have one KPI, which is performance, and say that I need to drive this car on a track, I need to be ahead of this so-called competitor car, that's where the electric technology is growing leaps and bounds. You know, you have different kinds of motors now in the car, different technologies coming on these motors, different battery, and the battery of the performance car will be very different from a normal electric car that we will be anyway. So these cars will have differentiation. One thing will be standard, will be the AMG DNA, which is basically driving performance. That won't change. But I think the best is yet to come when it comes to electric and driving pure electric performance cars.
And your take on the fully electric luxury car segment, how do you see that? Because we've seen lots of news about getting some kind of stagnation, or the used car market, the price is falling really rapidly. So how do you see that?
See, for us, decarbonization is not an option. We are a responsible luxury car OEM, and there is no luxury without sustainability. So we need to decarbonize. What we have done is we have invested in 2 electric cars being locally produced in India. We are getting 4 more cars. Today, 6% of our sales are EVs. We have almost grown double compared to last year. So our growth rate is great. Can it be more? Always yes. But I think the customers have to decide the pace of transformation. And if the market feels not ready, we need to give that time. I think we are fortunate enough to have all the powertrains. We have combustion engines. I have hybrid now. This is a hybrid car on the road. Then we also have electrified cars. And we allow the customer to decide a pace for transformation. But we keep educating customers about electrification, about advantages of electric. Personally, we are looking forward for more players to come in, more mass market as well. This drives today hardly 7-8% of our retail network in India talks about electric. But tomorrow, with more big mass market players also coming into electrification, I am sure the education, the awareness, and the need to shift to sustainable mobility will change. So we are patient. We have the portfolio currently, and we keep offering all options to the market.
And the customers in this segment are like very different kind of customers. So what is feedback do you get for your fully electric portfolio?
Once customers shift to electric, they don't want to go back. More so when people are driving themselves, because that car offers a different level of. I personally now last 18 months I have been driving cars, EVs, and going and learning to live with an EV. On one side, if I have to go, recently I had to go to Hyderabad, I had to start thinking of charging, but that's that 1 odd 6 month journey that I do. But in the city, it's absolute great use cases. This fantastic dealership, I have installed a 180 kilowatt ultra fast charger. In the heart of Delhi, I have a 240 kilowatt ultra fast charger. Charges the car in 15 minutes when I need. So we are almost reducing the charging time compared to combustion engine cars. We are giving better performance. If you look rationally, there is no reason as such for customers not to shift. But it's a leap of faith. Customers say, next car, let it be electric. Let me first continue. But there is still 6% of our customers who want to make that shift. It's a great value proposition considering the current taxation that we have in India. So I would still say that it takes time, but more and more players will accelerate this transition.
And last question about the C63. When you starting to deliver this, and what kind of numbers, inquiries, interest you see?
See, we're starting to take the bookings today. We announced the price of 1.95 crores. This is all inclusive. Almost all the bells and whistles are in the car as standard. But having said that, customers here are very individualistic. They need the paint, the interior, the designo, the manufacturer options as per them. So I am sure today onwards our phones will start ringing and we will get those enthusiasts for deliveries in Q2. But on some of these performance cars, or for me in a Maybach, it's not the number. It's about which kind of profile of customers. Mostly they are Mercedes-Benz enthusiasts and loyal customers of our own brand who love to experiment and also shift to newer and newer technologies and cars. So that's not the biggest challenge for us when it comes to numbers in this segment of cars.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you.